Did a pod with my buddy Patrick talking about The Masked Singer, which is just ridiculous. But like Joe Murray is in radio form.
For Christ's sake.
There he is.
So can we just let's start the show immediately?
Yes!
Sean says he's rusty.
No,
I'm not. I was with Tucker this morning, so let me just get this out of the way.
This is a man who's in like pure radio form. Like he's got a full agenda. He is ready to go.
I'm in charge of the Zoom, right?
Yeah.
But the Zoom's under is under different names. Okay?
Yeah.
It's under different names. Well, I have Sean Sylver and Tucker Silva.
Yeah, you're gonna have a challenge with it today, Joe.
So what do you think I did when I sent out the emails?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And the thing
Tucker
is, right?
Silver.
If I was under my own Gmail, I would have just hit Tuck. So boom, it would have just. But I'm under Marshall's email.
The funniest part is that you sent me an email at 1:11 p.m. to my Gmail, my correct email.
That's right.
And
because it was from my
something happened
Gmail.
in that 50-minute span.
So just so everyone knows with the Zoom, right? So like to get like this YouTube stuff.
Yeah, it's not your account.
No. And
Right.
there's like 3 accounts. There's 3.
Yeah.
And then I got my own.
Yeah, we gotta consolidate that, tighten it up.
So I sent it to Tucker Silva, which is not your email.
Tuck Silva.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But the R, the ER, the A, the A.
I know letters, right? Yeah.
And Tucker's just over there like, all I want to do is a zoom.
I'm just
All Tucker wants to do is play golf.
yeah. A day like today really is just like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
You got to be going crazy.
We can totally make golf work.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I am, Charlie Baker is my boss at my other job. So,
that sucks.
I'm not going to. Oh, I certainly don't report to him.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But technically, Charlie Baker is my boss. So I'm going to, refrain from any catcalling from my basement.
Yeah. I get it.
I think the golf thing.
I'm not going to stop.
Very reasonable approach with the golf.
So real quick, Sean Sylver said that he was a little rusty. He's missing radio.
I haven't seen Sean in a while, like since February. I feel like.
Yeah, man. I haven't had a haircut since February either. So
what gave it away? I don't know.
And then I see Tucker on Saturday mornings. I saw him this morning.
Yeah,
I've taken a nap. I took a good nap this morning. I really needed that.
I got one in.
What I thought was interesting, I sent the rundown, guys. Now I was bored. So, you can use this material at will whenever you want. But you guys are South Shore guys.
Correct.
South Shore. I grew up in Boston, Hyde Park, but I could get to the Braintree Mall in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
South Shore Plaza.
Which is South Shore, right?
SSP.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, the SSP. Got to, but I can get to the South Shore Plaza in 15 minutes. So, I never had to cross the Tobin Bridge in my life.
Yeah.
And now that I live North Shore, I'm like, whoa, I've opened my eyes. I'm like, there's another side of the world. I don't have to go to the Cape and deal with the traffic. I can just go to the beach here.
Vegas.
So, as South Shore guys, I figured we'd have the South Shore, North Shore debate.
And why not? Joe, I see this a little different for me, though, because I am on no shore. I don't even know where I live right now, what that's considered. I just say like I live around Foxborough and people seem to get that. But growing up on the Cape, that is not South Shore. That's different, very different from the life that Tucker experienced. But I have had my toes in both waters. I spent time living north of Boston in Medford, and I spent time living south of Boston in Weymouth. So I feel like I can bring both perspectives to this debate here.
So Tucker is from Marshfield, which is a great town. And I'll just start off the bat. Topsfield Fair, better than Marshfield Fair. Lock it up, baby. It is a better fair.
I'm not going to debate that. The Marshfield Fair blows.
Have you been to Topsfield, though, Tuck?
I haven't, no. So I can't really argue the point.
Topsfield.
I hate the Marshfield Fair, too.
It's the oldest, too, I believe.
Marshfield Fair, I'll debate you on that. Marshfield Fair is the oldest.
Really?
Yeah. I'll fight you on that. Yeah, it's like 130 years or something like that. I'll look it up.
Let's
Be
get
Yeah,
it.
we
Let's
should
get a
look
Google.
this up. I wonder where the old Barnstable County Fair rates.
Oh,
Now, that's something.
1862 for the Marshfield Fair.
ooh, what's the Topsfield Fair?
Pretty old. So they had a
Topsfield
fair during the
Fair.
Civil War. They were just like, "Eh, fuck it, we're in the middle of a war. Let's have a good old country fair."
Everybody's in a mood for a fair. Why not?
Oh yeah.
Another thing is, if we're going back to 1862, while the Plymouth plantation, the Pilgrims landed in Plymouth.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
The Puritans
I stand
landed in
corrected.
Salem.
I stand corrected. I apologize.
What, Topsfield Fair is older?
1818.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe Murray's got it.
Don't bet me on this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. What am I thinking? Bet one of the bankroll boys here.
That's
Jesus.
right. But yes,
Follow
the Pilgrims and the Puritans, right? You got downtown Salem and up here.
Yeah.
You got the Plymouth Rock down there, which I don't even know is that a real thing? I don't know.
Yeah, you got a rock. It's surrounded by like an enclosure with a roof over it. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Pilgrim pissed on it, so they put a statue around it.
There's
It's
Route,
famous.
there's Route 1, which has the Kowloon,
Yep.
Hooters, Hilltop Steakhouse originally,
Yeah.
Bernie and Phil's for those who.
Oh,
who listen to
R.I.P.
Facebook.
Bernie, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
pull
Oh,
out.
And that's crazy. Like, I understand Phil has Parkinson's. That's a very serious, sad thing. But I had no idea that Phil was still with us. So Phil actually outlived Bernie. Crazy.
man. But yeah, Route 1, Monumental,
Yep.
and then there's Route 3.
Yeah, but there's no stores on Route 3. It's just a big pain in the ass.
North Shore better than South Shore. Up. Just I'm going with it. Okay. Now another thing about South Shore is as we get a good pour there. That's a good pour.
Oh my God.
That's how you pour a beer, everybody.
Professional.
I haven't had a beer in like a week. We are out down here. I got to get to the store.
I haven't had alcohol in 12 hours.
So this isn't a plug, okay? You guys know I love the Kowloon. I got the Mai Tai and Scorpion Bowl mix last week.
Yeah. RJ was talking about that last week.
Dude, it was so good. And I'm
raving
not
about it.
this isn't like we all love Andy. The kid doesn't need plugs. But no, really, if you get if you like the sugar and all that shit, it was so good. Anyways,
Yeah. Go ahead.
but I was just gonna say, Route 3 sucks. The traffic
does.
sucks.
Yep.
Route 1's better. The other thing about the North Shore is, dude, where did these roast beef sandwiches come from? Like, it's all this debate about who has the best roast beef. Yet, growing up where I did, nobody had roast beef sandwich. Like, it was like, what's the big deal? What's in your beef? It's this big thing out there. Where, like, I don't know. I think about the South Shore, and it's like bar pizza is all I can think of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bar pizza, overrated.
No, it's not.
Oh, come on. Well, I
come
don't know.
on.
I mean, like, why
What's
would you,
overrated about it? It's a simple bar pizza you can get for $5 or whatever.
why would you want a tiny pizza when you can get a big pizza?
Soaks up the booze.
I don't. I love
That's why
that.
they call it bar pizza.
I love that Venus pizza growing up.
Venus is okay. Their
It's
pizza.
okay.
Give me
It's okay.
give me a Poopsies pizza any day of the week.
Mhm.
I keep hearing about this poopsies, and I never got
Legend.
that when I was living on the South Shore. So maybe that's my
So-
mistake. I just went to
Yeah.
like Alumni Cafe in Quincy or something, and I was just like, bar pizza, this is overrated. This is no good. You have to be really drunk to enjoy bar pizza.
Yeah, Poopsies is just right off the exit 12, and it literally hasn't changed since it opened. You step into the place and it looks like something like straight out of The Godfather, just like that old kind of those rugs. It's kind of dark. It's got the old bar stools and everything like that. It's got like the original pack machine on one of the tables, like the tabletop one.
Yeah.
Just a great place.
Nice. Well, hey, we got some time in our hands. Well, I don't know. I guess some of us do. I mean, Joe's definitely keeping busy.
I'll give you that, Joe. Yeah.
And, some of us got kids running around the house, so that keeps you busy.
Yep.
But, road trips are probably encouraged right now, so I could see myself heading over there. Plus, I mean, there's no way I'm going to hit any traffic.
No, not at all.
Like-
Although I was driving around today and a lot of people on the highway.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what
Wonder
people
where
are
they're all
going.
headed. Wonder
Probably
where
for
they're
a
going.
hike or something, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We lost Joe though, apparently. So
No, I'm here. I don't know why I'm in charge of this shit.
because you're the host.
I'm looking at the damn. I don't even know if we're live. It says we're live,
It
Yeah,
says
we're live.
live on YouTube.
but
Says
where
live.
are we streaming from? Are we on the
Internet, man.
Weekenders page? Are we on Joe Murray's page?
Is it on Twitter?
I don't even know. Where are we? I mean, should I hit record? Are we doing a show?
Hold on,
Wait a
hold
minute.
on.
What?
No, we're live. We are live.
I mean, we are live, but where are we? Where
YouTube.
are people watching us?
YouTube.
Whose channel?
I'm gonna copy. I've copied the streaming link to the clipboard, and I'm gonna share it to my 2,000 some odd Twitter followers. I know that's nothing compared to you, Joe, but
I'm
I
trying.
just sent you the link, Joe.
I'm trying to watch our show, and I don't see it.
I just sent it to you from my Tuck Silver account.
Silver.
You see us? We're on.
Hello there,
We're live.
Yeah, we're 1,000% live.
Okay. Salem versus Plymouth. What's better? Salem, New Hampshire. Because you can't beat Halloween, right? Can't beat Halloween North Shore.
I've never been to Salem.
Dude. You love beer, dude? There's so many what do they call those places?
Bars?
Breweries, bars, you name them, man.
Craft breweries, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're all over the place.
Plymouth's got some decent beer and food scene downtown. It's pretty good. I mean, I think having done Salem too, like I think that's a little. I don't know. It's a little better, but
I like how popular is Salem outside of the Halloween season, really.
It's
That's
a
a good
pain in the
point.
ass to get to.
Right, that's the thing. That's why I've never been. Like, I'm not going there. And then in Halloween, I'm not going to go because everybody's fucking there.
But then there's the summer with the Cape. Now, listen, I'll flat out say this. North Shore has beautiful beaches. Beautiful that people don't even realize. That are sometimes better alternatives than going to the Cape. There's just something about the warm water down the Cape, man.
Well, that's what's great about the South Shore, though, is there's a lot more beaches on the South Shore than the North Shore. I'll tell you that. And it's halfway to the Cape, really. I mean, Marshfield itself has 5-6 beaches, something like that. It's crazy. I'm literally a 5-minute walk from the beach. I'm going there after this.
I just don't like the rocks. I'm out on the rocks. Like Hummerock, all those beaches, Wrexham.
Hummerock is the rockiest one. That's not great. Brant Rock is full of rocks.
Get it? Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're picking these beaches with rock in the name.
That's
What
more
do you
of
expect?
that's more of a scenic view / surfer spot. Brant Rocks, but there's like Wrexham, Fieldston Beach is awesome. Burke's Beach, where Steve Carell used to hang out a lot. I think he moved to Cohasset though, but he used to have a house, or he might still, for all I know, right on Burke's Beach. So, solid. I love the South Shore and the North Shore traffic. I don't know, it's something different. Like I love all the options on Route 1. Like no doubt, Kowloon, Hooters, it's all right there, but I just have an anxiety attack driving on Route 1 because I don't know where the fuck I'm going and where to turn. The giant fence down the middle really.
One last thing. Real North Shore, like Saugus really to me isn't North Shore. Like real North Shore is like, Salem, Beverly, but then you get into Topsfield, Newburyport, Ipswich. Like that's when you start getting real North Shore. It is Amesbury. Like those areas are beautiful.
They're real nice towns. John Cena grew up in a nice town.
West Newbury, Massachusetts. There you
Did
go.
you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But like, dude, you go north, and it's beautiful. But again, look at Duxbury, right? I mean, look at these other towns.
Yeah. I got married in Cohasset. That's a nice town.
Beautiful town.
Yeah.
So moving on, let's just throw something out. You guys watch The Office, right?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times.
Worst character on The Office. It doesn't have to be a main character. It could be any character.
Yeah. Sean, why don't you go ahead first? Because I'm actually struggling with this one.
See, I'm struggling with this one too because it's like, well, one of the things is the characters. When you have a show that's on that long and you need to keep like mining different tropes for humor. Like characters are going to evolve. So there were times like where Andy Bernard, for instance, was like an awesome character. And there were times that he was just a terrible character.
Yeah.
So I mean, go ahead.
Off the top of my head, and this is really hard for me to say because I really do enjoy everybody. But Ryan Howard and the mid seasons where he's like a know-it-all and Pam starts calling him out on it. That's when you just want to like punch him right in the fucking head. And then when he takes off on the tablet episode, whatever that triangle was, after Carell, where he freaked out, I don't know, and then they pretty much killed him off in the last few seasons. So
I never liked Mr. California.
Oh my God, I love Robert California.
Oh
No,
God,
He's so suave.
out, right out.
Oh, that
but
guy.
I mean, I almost like don't even consider that The Office. That's like
Yeah.
like all in the Family, right? You had Archie and Edith and
Yeah.
like all those classic characters, and then like they kill off Edith, and it's a completely different show. It changed the name to Archie Bunker's Place. Like The Office without Michael wasn't The Office. So like Robert California in that sense, I don't even know if I'd even say he's eligible. I would say you have to have like your standard like seasons 2 through 5 of The Office, like, or whatever you consider the best seasons. These are the characters that you have to pick from, and that's hard because they're all likable in ways, and if they're not likable, they're at least entertaining.
I feel like the post Steve Carell Office seasons get too much shit. I think they did a pretty good job with the loss of a major actor and character in Steve Carell. I thought they did a pretty good job with it. Yeah, I mean, there were some dull moments, but all in all, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I love Robert California. Kathy Bates was pretty funny.
Yeah,
the whole D'Angelo Vickers transition. I love Will Ferrell's character, as short-lived as it was.
Who was the
I thought Kevin really was shined in those later seasons too. They realized how funny that actor is, Kevin, who played Kevin Malone, and they really highlighted him well.
Yeah.
I thought.
No, I'm with you on that. I mean, I feel like it was kind of 50-50 or maybe like 60-40. Like, I'd say most of the time I'd enjoy it, but it kind of felt like every other episode or every 2 or 3 episodes, it was just kind of like meh. I really hated Gabe.
I think he's meant to be hated, so I didn't hate him, if that makes sense. I thought that I forget the actor's name. He's in Silicon Valley, but I thought he did a tremendous job being a twerp.
He did, but see, like Michael originally, you were supposed to hate him, and then as the season went along, or as the series went along, you softened on him. You actually had a place in your heart for him, and maybe Gabe wasn't enough of like a character to actually develop that sort of thing, or maybe the writing was never to that point.
It was just too much of a side character, so they didn't bother.
He's just a sad sack.
But like you said, season 1, Michael. Oh my God! I mean, who didn't hate him?
He was that terrible boss that you have in real life, brought onto the TV screen. But like as the seasons went along, he was still he's still a bad boss, but there were things about him that you could actually either empathize or sympathize with.
Yeah. So I just talked to our technical director, Marshall Hook.
Yeah.
Says he doesn't see us on the stream.
What?
I don't know. I mean, we're here. It says we're live.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm literally looking at it right now.
And when he says stream, like, what does he mean? Because YouTube is up. We're going.
Yeah. But like where?
Where on YouTube?
Where are we?
This is in the ether.
Did you get the email I sent you?
Tucker or Tuck?
No, I
actually sent it like from my real life email to Joe Murray. I sent you a link.
Oh, I see it.
That so if you go to the top left of the Zoom call,
I see it.
Down.
I see us.
It's this copy streaming link.
Yeah. Where are we though?
I don't know.
Where would that link be?
I just know we're on the internet somewhere.
Yeah. We're here somewhere.
Oh, you know what? So it's under Marshall Hook's YouTube account.
Yes, that's the thing.
But it's not under the Weekenders account.
Oh, so maybe they're gonna have to.
So yeah.
Huh. So maybe this is gonna have to be moved.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Whatever. I like you guys. So
how many? Yeah. How many?
Well,
hey,
just
Joe,
keep going. Just keep going.
What TV shows are you guys watching right now? Can I give a couple?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fire them off.
Insecure on HBO.
I heard that was good. Comedy, right? Or
good stuff.
Okay.
Issa Rae's a comedian.
Yeah.
More on the black comedy side of things, but it's good. It's HBO doesn't do anything bad, if you ask me. That's one. This one I love. It's called Dave. It's a show about Little Dicky the rapper. It's on FXX or Hulu. Dude, that show's awesome. Oh, if you want 30 minutes to just buzz through episodes, funny as hell. And then
get FXX.
Hulu. You have Hulu?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, I think it might be on YouTube somewhere. Who knows?
Do you have cable, Tucker?
Yeah.
All right. So do you have like a Roku or a Fire Stick or anything like that?
Yeah.
They probably have like an app where you can find it.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Then you would just go in there and type in your cable account, and
Yeah.
that's how you would do it.
All right, I'll figure
And
it out.
then one more. I mentioned this, but I'm a big wrestling fan. Dark Side of the Ropes.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring.
Very good stuff if you're a big wrestling fan. And dude, I've been watching E60s lately on ESPN. I watched the Drew Bledsoe one this past week. It was
Drew Bledsoe.
It was so good.
Really? Okay.
Dude, like so good.
Is that on ESPN Plus or is that just cable?
I just say E60 or something in my remote and it finds it.
Oh, so Comcast.
The ultimate Joe Murray tool there.
Oh, dude, it's the greatest tool going. But last night I watched the Alex Smith E60, dude.
That looked disgusting.
I was sad.
Fucking gross.
Dude, do you know I don't want to spoil this. He wants to come back.
I don't blame him. I'd take him over to Andy Dalton. That's for damn sure.
He had a flesh-eating wound that literally took out the whole entire muscle in his leg.
He almost died.
They almost amputated his leg.
Oh.
They took muscles from his other legs, so what they did was they wanted to see if like it could grow still, and it did. So right now, dude, he's running around, he's doing shit, he's trying to come back and play football.
Yeah,
dude, he's like Lieutenant Dan in one leg right now.
Yeah, I mean the balls on that guy after going through all of that. Wait, you got an injury from football and you want to go back? I mean,
Joe, I think
that guy.
He's like our age, right? He's like 37, 38 maybe.
Because I think 05 he was a freshman.
05.
Yeah, because he played at Utah
when they 35.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he turns 36 next week. Yeah.
Okay, he's almost our age.
Yeah.
Close.
But yeah, I just remember Utah. They went 11-1 and then undefeated the next year, and it was Urban Meyer that made him a big name. He wasn't a big recruit or anything like that. And then Mike McCarthy with the 49ers. That's what set him off as a good player. And then really, if you think about it, I don't want to compare him to Drew Bledsoe, but Alex Smith, replaced by Colin Kaepernick, goes to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Replaced by Mahomes, and now with the Redskins, possibly replaced by who knows?
Yeah, and Bledsoe replaced by Brady and Tony Romo and JP Lossman.
Yeah, Lossman.
We don't need to talk about that.
But yeah, those are some of the shows. What do you guys got?
Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, just nothing really new going on around here. I mean, Joe, when I was on Just Sitting There, we discussed how I'm going back through the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which, you could have done at any time during the last 20 years on Nick at Night or TBS. But I went on the internet, picked up the DVDs real cheap. And because, if you want to stream it on like Apple TV, it's like $1.99 an episode. And I'm like, bump that shit. I'll just buy the DVD. So
how much was the DVD?
Like $8 a season, basically.
Do you guys have a DVD player?
Yeah.
My Xbox player.
I guess
I'm old school. But we're into season 4. Old Aunt Viv out. New Aunt Viv just joined.
Oh, they're going to Philadelphia.
Yep.
He's going to go to Philly, get some cheesesteak, and then they're going to see him at the playground, and they make that sandwich after him because he ran out of town. Oh, yeah.
Now, have you seen the famous father scene?
That's that episode, I think, right?
How come you don't want me, man?
Episode.
Yeah, I mean, so we just wrapped season 3 where they graduate from Bel Air Academy, and now we're heading into season 4. So that's all at our doorstep right now. Very exciting. Also, Schitt's Creek, which is not a show I watch.
Love Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek is
great ending. Good show. Good ending.
I didn't finish the ending, so looking forward to that.
All right.
How about you, Tuck?
Oh, all right. I thought
was that 3 shows, Sean, or was that
no?
2?
That was 2.
I was 2, but I mean, I'm not a real big TV or movie guy, so that's getting a lot from me, basically.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm more of the drama side of things. Don't get me wrong, I love comedies, but I just love zoning out to dramas. I've been crushing some Homeland, which I feel like faded off of people's radars after the middle season, ever since Damian Lewis left the show. Man, they've been doing a really good job. Like this season, I think it's tremendous. It's about Russian collusion mixed in with the Taliban. Carrie's becoming like a rogue agent, kind of, and I think it's just fucking tremendous. So I've been crushing that as of late. I still haven't finished this season. Better Call Saul. I think it gives Breaking Bad a run for its money. I
love that show.
I still give Breaking Bad the edge just because of Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. But my God, Better Call Saul is tremendous. And whenever I tell people this, they're like, "Oh, well, the first couple seasons were kind of slow." I'm like, "Oh, okay. So what'd you think of Game of Thrones? The first couple seasons were still there. You kept going." So Better Call Saul is probably the best character development that I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Right up there with Mad Men in terms of
Yeah,
like writing and character development.
And like his brother, Kim Wexler, his old boss, Mike coming back, not like there's
Michael McKinnon or McKinney or whatever.
Yeah, McKinnon. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was on SNL.
Yeah.
And he plays Saul's brother.
Yeah, he's the guy in Coneheads with David Spade that tries to get the Coneheads.
Yeah, exactly. And he's just phenomenal. He should have won an Emmy.
Yeah,
really.
And did you notice in the last? Did you watch the last season?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Remember they're stuck in the desert and he's cold and he wears that thing.
Yep,
that's what his brother. Remember, he was afraid of.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize that.
Boom!
I didn't even fucking think of that.
Remember that he was drinking his own piss.
Yeah, I remember.
Sean, they're out in the Mexican. Where were they? In Mexico, Mexico, in the desert.
Yeah,
they have no ride. They're stuck. They have no water, and the dude just goes, "Start drinking your piss, man. It's all you got." That's the way Mike talks. And
I wouldn't let that spoil if I was you.
Yeah. So then he's like, "Man, it's gonna get cold," and he just rips open these like the people who wear like,
keep
antennas,
warm.
they have
the foil.
It's like a foil that they keep up. Well, his brother
from Weymouth.
Yes, his brother had some sort of weird thing about light and electricity. So he'd wear these things to like protect him from like magnetic electricity bullshit. And
this was a genius guy, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that.
I didn't,
because he's like, wow, I almost just got killed. I'm drinking my own piss, and now I'm being reminded of my brother.
I didn't even make that connection. Holy shit, that's unbelievable.
Boom.
I enjoyed Joe's impression right there of the guy. It kind of reminded me of the neighbor in Office Space.
Oh, yeah.
Your own piss, man.
Like, hey, man.
The guy from Drew Carey show or whatever.
Hey, man, I think that girl's cheating on you, man. I don't know, man. This is how I feel,
Yeah. I'll give you one more drama just real quick. On Netflix, it's called Money Heist. It's in a different language, but it's dubbed over. So it's English, but their mouths are different, speaking Spanish. But if you can get past that, it's really a great show. It's a massive like robbery scheme at the Federal Reserve in Spain. I really like that. That's on Netflix. And then if you're looking for a throwback comedy, Eastbound and Down. I mean, my God, it's nothing new, but like it's like 6-7 years old. You can crush that in a weekend. Danny McBride is just genius. It really is hilarious. And then Will Ferrell makes a cameo. Oh my God.
I'll give you the couple of things. Speaking of Will Ferrell, he jumped into a Zoom meeting dressed as Greg Olson. I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't see that. I want to check that out though.
So real quick, if you got to watch stuff with the wife or whatever, 3 chick flick things that I think you'd like.
Okay.
One is Dirty John. If you ever get a chance to see that, it was very good. I forget what channel it was on. Dead to Me, which I think was on Netflix with Christina Applegate. Very good.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Big Little Lies on HBO.
Yeah, Big Little Lies is really good. Really
so that's like chick flick stuff. If you want, you gotta watch.
I didn't think that was chick flicky. I don't know. It's about a group of women, but I don't know. I thought it was a solid drama.
It was very good.
Yeah,
it was very good. You guys want to play a Would You Rather?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm trying not to do sports here, but
yeah.
Would you rather stay in quarantine and have sports return?
Okay.
Or out of quarantine with no sports return?
Now, let me ask you a question. If you're out of sports, can you play sports?
Golf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me that fucking option then. I'm going nuts with no
What
golf.
if no? What if
telling
no?
you.
What if you can't play golf?
Oh, then give me sports because I can watch golf.
And this is a Barstool question. This is something they post, so it's
Okay,
not,
yeah, it's a solid
it's
question.
not a Joe Murray thing. It's Barstool posted it. So what do you got?
When
Joe?
would sports come back? A year?
I'm thinking baseball is going to be here in July 4th, dude.
No, I mean in this scenario.
Ooh, I don't know. It's a good question.
Like I assume it would be a year without
a
sports.
year, okay, a
Okay.
year.
Give me sports. I'll stay in quarantine. It's fine.
Me too.
I miss the restaurants too and going out and everything. But then
yeah.
in
You
a
know,
few
I don't
years,
know.
there's sports.
We're getting takeout, and you know that's fine. A lot of quality time with the 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
I just want this quarantine to end, so
But,
I would probably say no sports.
Give me some sports. It'll I don't know. You could ask me again in a month or two, but right
Yeah.
now, we're making it happen over here.
What about you, Joe? It would be sports for you because you got something to bet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'll be honest with you. I've kind of liked having this time off from betting. Yeah, you guys got to understand. For me, it's like the last 2 years I've been trying to get this show off the ground and get
Yeah,
us
you've been a madman.
The problem with it is that, like, dude, like, you got to give out picks. If you do well, it's like you're the man. When you don't, you suck.
Yeah, you get bombarded with tweets probably.
And not even that, dude. I stress eat. And
Stress. Yeah,
I
I nervous eat.
Exactly. So, like, you got money on a game. It's like, oh shit. I'm like eating during the game. Like, what's gonna happen there? I'm like one of those guys. So, like, for me, the stress has gone down. The weight's gone down. I kind of like this, but I like the sporadic betting, like the draft and then UFC next week. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff's been good, but there are degenerates, dude, that are betting on these simulations, man, that are already predetermined.
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby one or whatever
That
today.
should be fun. That should be fun today, though. But that's one horse race simulated. This isn't like a baseball simulation every day that they're doing with the show.
Where can you watch that, or can you even watch it?
I don't know. Actually, it's a good question. Maybe NBC. I don't know.
Sounds sketchy to me.
Yeah, like imagine like Bob Newmeyer. Where is Bob Newmeyer these days? I hope he's healthy.
Is he healthy? Yeah, that's a good question.
I heard I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate.
he was back.
I heard he recovered.
A year ago he was back, and I don't know what happened. But he's like my guy when it comes to the Derby,
Yeah.
But like I just remember the old line on EEI when he's like, it's an old Seattle Slew, and it's like I looked it up. Seattle Slew was like 1940s or something today.
No, Seattle Slew was in the 70s. He won
70s, whatever. Yeah.
He won the Triple Crown. Him and Affirmed, and there was a Secretariat with the
See, there you go. We got. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm good at betting horses. Just I don't want to give you the history.
Get at me on the horses, Joe. Get at me.
I'll tell you what, though. A beautiful day like today makes you really miss the Derby parties, especially
Derby parties, man. Girls with the hats on.
Yeah. I mean, mint juleps going on.
You were out on the Derby party?
Oh, come on, man.
I don't like the dressing up part.
I'm in on the Derby party.
Yeah, see, I'm with Tucker. It's the whole like dressing up part.
I don't do the hats and all that bullshit.
Some day drinking, getting together with friends, watching a race, but the whole and I think that's just like the female influence because they need something to do. But the whole like, hey, we're in a
let them dress up.
Suburb.
I don't care.
Let's all get together in our shitty apartment and wear a huge ass hat that can barely fit through the doorway and make a bunch of drinks that aren't as good as the ones you can actually get at the racetrack and pretend that we fancy.
Or you get like, the TV set up outside or something on the patio or whatever.
That.
I brought this up before, but man, we had the greatest Derby day ever a few years back. It was the Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather fight.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like 2 Game 7s that day in the NBA. Right. I think Pierce
was a great day.
I think Pierce hit a game-winning 3 for Washington at the time.
Against the Raptors?
Yeah, and something else happened that day. Because something else happened that was...
Yeah, this would have been 2015, I think you're talking about. So the Bruins weren't in the playoffs if it was 2015. They missed that year.
I'll try to look that up. But that was considered like the greatest...
May 2nd, 2015.
There you go.
What happened?
This day in sports.
Because that was the game.
Seattle.
I remember like that day being like, this might be the greatest sports betting day in the history of life.
So you had the Kentucky Derby, NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, NFL draft. Was the
Wow.
draft that
Later.
weekend?
Might have been a Saturday,
later.
right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
NBA players are in full swing. Do or die Game 7 matchup between the Spurs and the Clippers. Round 2 of the NHL playoffs. Rangers hosting the Capitals. There's a big soccer game, Manchester City.
Yeah.
Final day of the NFL draft. Wow, that's late for the draft.
Yeah, no, that used to be an early May thing.
Oh, Red Sox and Yankees.
Yes.
Oh God!
And then Kluber versus David Price. For the Indians and the Rays.
It's a good day.
Good stuff.
Great
on
day.
the table.
It's a,
David Price, now a Dodger. Corey Kluber, what's his deal again? Is he hurt? Trying to come back?
The Rangers dealt for him. I think he's due
That's
back.
right.
Yeah.
We were at the point. I was kind of late on getting around to fantasy baseball draft prep, and then the season got canceled or at least postponed, so I never actually did it. So, like half the baseball players, I have no idea what's going on.
It's kind of funny, just real quick on fantasy baseball. Let me get a stake on this. So we drafted. I'm in Lockhart's league with guys I just don't know.
Yeah.
And Lockhart texted me like week 2 or 3 of the quarantine. He was like, "Hey, this guy is like pissed that you're not responding to his trade proposal." I was like, "What the fuck's the matter with you? Baseball's not coming back till July, you dipshit. This fantasy baseball is the last thing on my fucking mind, and you want me to look at a fantasy baseball proposal?"
The guy's pissed.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Is Tucker not answering my damn trade?
It's my trade proposal. I fucking sprinted right on there. I declined it immediately. I was like, "Fuck you." Sorry.
I hope he's listening on the radio.
I know Sean knows that I'm very passionate about fantasy baseball etiquette.
Yeah,
someone needs to be passionate about fantasy.
I invited Tucker into my long-standing fantasy baseball league, and he goes ahead and wins the damn championship the first year.
No big deal.
Ooh, that's flexing.
Total flex.
That's a total flex move.
Yeah,
right there. And one more would you rather, and then we'll do it in or out. Is that okay?
Yeah. I kind of want to do in or out.
Okay, so would you rather watch a documentary of Dennis Rodman in Vegas if you watched the Jordan documentary last week? Supposedly Jordan flew to Vegas, knocked on a hotel room door to get Dennis Rodman home.
So I've only seen the first 3 episodes.
Okay, so you saw this one though, right?
It ended with him taking off on a chopper for Vegas.
Okay, whatever. I'm going to spoil this. Spoil
fuck off. All right.
Jordan knocks on the door. And he says that he sees something happening in the bed. Okay, but he didn't want to discuss what it was.
Sex?
He didn't know. But listen, Carmen Electra is then on the documentary, whose smoke show. Still,
gotta watch this immediately. Okay.
She goes, "I was on
the 50, right?
I was on the floor with Dennis Rodman hiding." She says, "With Dennis, what was going on in the bed?" Anyways, would you rather watch what happened in Vegas that night with Dennis Rodman and Jordan?
Yep.
Watch a documentary on the Vikings boat cruise, or Malcolm Butler and why he didn't play in the Super Bowl?
I love Vegas. I've been twice, and I would have to go with Rodman just because he's so crazy. I want to see what he does in Vegas and what a ruckus he causes. I want to know what he did in those 48 hours.
I'm with you, Tucker. And I am the most out on The Last Dance of anybody right now. I think this Michael Jordan vanity project has gone much too far.
Why?
Just because it's like everybody already knows Michael Jordan's the greatest. He decides to, after LeBron wins the NBA Finals, he decides to dig these tapes out of the mothballs because his goddamn ego is pulling on him so much that he's got, I gotta show the next generation that I'm still the best. This guy spent his entire Hall of Fame speech just shitting on people and today's players, reminding them how he's the best. He just can't get out of his own damn way. Just go retire like Bird and Magic. Just go away. So, no, I don't think we need to know anything more about 97, 98. The Bulls won the stupid championship. Now, if you want me in on the Rodman thing, let's do the Last Dance, like Dennis Rodman's Last Dance in Vegas. Let's do Dennis Rodman in North Korea. Let's just put a camera.
That I want to see. I want to see.
Now we're talking. I don't need to know anything more about Michael Jordan or Luke Longley or Tony Kukoc.
If it was me, I want to know what happened on that Vikings boat because Wiggy swears he won't talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's pretty fucked up.
What happened that day on that boat?
Think about this though as a
Lot of
documentary
sex.
though. Like, what can really be said? You know, it's like
Doesn't matter. Give me a
visuals are
documentary.
lost forever to history.
Give me a producer that can put a story together, and I'm in.
That would be a whole
Give me
bunch
some
of
footage.
dirty stuff.
I just need, you could do the fake
I
footage
just
if
want
you
to see
want.
the
you
mounds
know?
of cocaine. Yeah,
Yes, mounds of cocaine.
just
Boobs.
like a basketball, like LeBron James
Yeah,
at the
it's just-
stewards table. It's just cocaine.
Did you ever see? By the way, remember like the Red Sox won? I think it might have been 2013. The Red Sox won a game, and then there was like all Ortiz like it's a walk-off hit, and then somebody just threw up a bunch of chalk in the air, and it was like Red Sox win, and it just looked like a cocaine-filled scene. I have the picture somewhere because it
Oh
was
no
like,
shit.
it was like one of the greatest. Like, wow, the Red Sox won. Let's celebrate. Like. It was so good. All right, in or out?
Just real quick
Go
though,
ahead.
the Malcolm Butler thing, I really would care less about that. I really just believe it was a coaching decision, and that's it.
He's told random people like I forget where I heard this one. Actually, might have been somebody recently that I talked to that was like they were trying to. I was talking to Michael Conley about this he's right for the Herald.
Yeah,
And he said he's been writing a book, and he
Okay.
had Roger Staubach and was it Staubach? I forget who it was, but he had in Belichick sitting next to each other.
no shit.
And they asked him, "Hey, what happened with Butler?" And he goes, we just didn't have a good week of practice." But this is all off the record stuff. You know what I mean? So maybe that really was the story.
I honestly do think it was a coaching decision paired with Belichick's ego, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's literally all I think it was.
I just
don't-
wouldn't
I don't
address-
think he acted out or anything
My
like
whole
that.
thing though is if you're not going to play him, don't dress him. That was my only beef.
Yeah, totally agree.
In or
How
out?
would that be any different from anybody else on the team though? You know, he treats all his players the same supposedly. So I mean, lots of guys dressed for that game who didn't play.
I'll
right?
tell you that much though. I'll tell you. I bet you there are guys pissed like Brady, Gronk, etc. That
Yeah, I totally
pissed
get it.
about that.
I was
And now they're in
pissed when
Tampa.
they came out of the half and they didn't make the adjustment. I mean, let's not relive it, but that's the last thing that I really want to see any footage of because it's not going to be much.
By the way, you don't want to relive it. I watched the 03 ALCS Red Sox Yankees the other day. Quickly.
Yeah.
Pedro came in the eighth. He was still throwing gas and fire. He had 1 out, 5-2 lead. Next at bat, fly ball to right field. Trot Nixon misplayed the ball. He should have had that. It should have been an easy out. It was Jeter. Hit a fly to right field. He misplays it, goes over his head. It's a double. Then he faces
Yeah, they got jittery.
they definitely got jittery. But
No
the
doubt
thing is,
about
I do want to credit the Yankees though. Posada, Bernie Williams, and Matsui had some of the best at bats I've seen.
Yeah.
Pedro had him 3-2,
Yep.
down 1-2. These guys just fouled off pitches. The Posada hit was like literally fell in between the second baseman, shortstop, and center field.
Yeah.
And then Matsui hit a ball down the line that was a ground rule double. So like that game could have been tied up much
Yeah, I
earlier.
remember. Oh fuck yeah.
So I watched it the other night. I was live tweeting it. Whatever. Okay.
So that's the only time in watching sports that I cried. I was 15 years old and I cried. That's the only time I did.
The only thing about that is Grady Little had multiple opportunities. Like we all shit on all great. Pedro,
I was screaming at the TV. Yeah.
You had 2 outs, runners on side, and a lefty at the plate, and Matsui. You didn't go to Embry. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And then you leave him in to face Posada again. Like it just didn't make. You had Timlin and Embry sitting there.
Elite bullpen arms at the time.
Oh, let's not do it. Okay. In or out. Gender
again.
reveals.
Out. I think it's just seeking for attention. It's a means to post how creative you are in social media and announce the sex of your child, and you're inconveniencing everybody by inviting them to your fucking house. Out.
Did you see the Buffalo Bills gender reveal?
I did, yeah. I mean,
one of
that's
their
funny.
babies through a
But
table?
it's just like, all right, get over yourself.
Wait,
It
what
was
happened?
funny though.
They imagine dropping Will on a table. Find out what color pops out.
It felt terrible for the kid. I know there's a mattress under him, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, the Buffalo Bills love to break tables. The Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
In or out on UFOs in general, but they were confirmed this week by the government.
Like, am I in as in I think they're cool, or
No,
am
do
I
you want to
in
know
as
more?
I think they
Do
exist?
are you in meaning you
I
want to
think
know
they're
more?
cool, man.
Yes, of course I want to know more.
Or out, you don't want anything, you don't want to know any of this shit. Because
Well, I
like,
mean,
dude,
Believe or don't believe? Is that
there's
the
a
question?
pandemic happening. If there's UFOs here, they're wondering where everyone's at, right?
Yeah.
Or are they like, we need to get the fuck out of here? You know?
You're like, why aren't these beings playing golf like they should be?
We can't get the receptors from the metal that they hit the ball with.
What the fuck accent is that? Is that
German
your
alien?
alien accent? What are you, Russian alien?
What was that? I don't know. I'm not good at accents.
No shit.
No, if there's one thing I've ever learned, accents out.
Well, that's why Role Play Thursday on the Game of Joe was always very dangerous. I remember one time
Oh no.
Joe did Pablo Sandoval, and it was let's just say it didn't sound good. Some people might have been offended.
I don't want to offend anybody.
I'm in on UFOs, totally believing them. It was no shock to me, that footage whatsoever.
A couple more here. In or out on Zoom parties?
It depends.
I'm out.
What do you mean depends though?
I mean, you know,
Like what kind of
Some-
party it
like
is?
something you wear, or like where you
like
going to?
on my birthday, I was surprised with the Zoom party with my family, so I thought that was awesome because I hadn't seen them. But overall, the whole Zoom, there is some Zoom exhaustion. Overall, it's more so attributed to just the fact that you can't see people. It just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't want this to be the new standard outside of work, I guess.
What happened to telephones? Why can't we just call people?
Yeah.
Have a conference.
We're the one for you, New England. New England telephone.
In or out on TikTok?
I've never fucking used it, so out.
Me neither. I mean, I'm sure it's interesting, but like, I just don't have time for that.
It's Vine. It's Vine when Vine was awesome.
Right?
In or out on cider?
Hard or regular?
Hard.
Out.
In on both.
In.
Give me some apple cider. Give me some hard cider. All about it.
I'd just rather have whiskey.
The movie Dumb and Dumber. In or out?
In.
I just watched it. He went to Nebraska instead of taking a left to Aspen.
Wait, so you don't like Dumb and Dumber?
I love Dumb and Dumber. I'm in.
So
No, I was wondering if some people were.
No.
Out on the movie. Summer weddings.
In, because I had one.
I feel bad
he
for people.
He also had it on a holiday weekend.
Oh,
I had it on July 2nd, sir. It was a Sunday.
That sounds like a holiday weekend to me.
I did people a goddamn favor.
Anyways, I'm out because I feel bad for everybody who's getting hitched this year.
It's true.
Oh, this year sucks. Yeah, I know somebody had to postpone until October. They were supposed to get married this month.
All right, we got like 2 minutes here.
2-minute drill.
Who's counting?
We can go as long as we want, actually.
You can only pick 3. Sean, I'll start with you first.
Okay.
Rocky movies.
3 out of the 7 that there's been.
Yep.
Give me 1. Oh God, this is so hard. All right, give me
2 next.
Give me 3, 4, and Creed.
Okay. Tucker?
I haven't seen him.
What?
I haven't seen him. Busy.
Oh no!
You have time on your hands right now.
Oh
Busy.
no!
I don't know where to see him.
Turn off your damn subtitles show that you're watching.
Ready? 3. Pick only 3 friends characters. Tucker.
3 Friends characters.
Yep.
Ross number 1. Chandler and Joey. Girls can go fuck themselves.
Todd?
Joey, Phoebe, Chandler.
Ooh, that was a good one. Only 3 Boston
He's awesome.
sports teams.
Phoebe doesn't give a fuck. That's what I like.
Oh, Phoebe sucks.
Oh, come on, man. Plus, she's like the only person. She and Joey are the only ones that are actually nice to other people. The other ones are just terrible, selfish individuals.
Maybe we should just do one next week on The Office and Friends. Maybe
There we go.
I could do a whole hour on Friends. No
one
doubt.
more, one final one. You can only pick 3 Boston sports teams.
What? What's the question?
You
3
can only
Boston
pick
sports?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean, you go.
Celtics, Red Sox, Bruins. Hot take.
The Patriots are out?
Yeah.
Why?
Football's always been my fourth out of the big four.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah.
Briefly, why?
I don't like it as much as the other three sports, man.
So you don't watch football on Sunday?
Of course I do. It's just fourth.
My world is just
No. So like, all right,
now.
if you want to rate me as a fan of teams, I'm an A Celtics fan. That should be obvious. I was at least an A Red Sox fan. Probably now an A- B+. I'm probably a good B- C+ Bruins fan. And I'd say as far as a Patriots fan, I'd probably be like a C-. I know the team. I know the history. I watch every single game, but I'm just not that
is
big
it a
of fan.
Patriots thing or is it a football thing?
I don't know. Football just kind of wears me out. Of course I watch it, but like
you're not watching like a Red Zone on Sunday.
No, I watch games I want to watch, you know,
Right.
and I have it on in the background while I'm doing stuff around the house or playing with my kid. Like, I don't know. I mean, isn't that what most people do?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an average football fan, you know, like who, because of my vocation, you know, I have to know a little bit more about the local team than you know, I otherwise would.
All right, I get it.
But like, I don't know. Like,
I don't get it, but I get it.
Well, here's the thing. Like, football says, like, hey, we're number one. We are most important. We're the number one sport in America.
They are.
I don't agree. Personally, for me, I don't agree. So I guess that makes it weird.
Well, let's hear Tucker's then, so we can bust his balls.
Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics.
Okay.
I have to agree with you. I think it's Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics.
I've always been a major baseball fan. I fucking hate what they're doing with the sport right now, but I still like live and die Red Sox.
I would still do baseball over hockey, and it's only because I never played hockey.
Yeah, I didn't play hockey either.
I wasn't one of those people where, like, you know, I played hoops during basketball season. I was during hockey season. So like I'd see my friends like going to hockey practice at 4 a.m. and I'd be like, I'm gonna snooze, buddy.
Did you play hockey, Sean?
Oh hell no! I mean, you
just basketball.
Yeah, I was a varsity hoops and tennis player. So those are my
tennis.
sports.
Oh, okay,
tennis
cool.
the shit. You like golf?
Tennis
dude?
is hard, man.
Dude, I played tennis growing up, man. I thought I was gonna be the next Andre Agassi. Is there a fat tennis player?
I was a Sampras type, Joe. Serving quality.
Are there any fat tennis players?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Unless you count that as having like really, really, really like muscular thighs.
Yeah,
like that's
and I think we talked about this before, Sean. But like, dude, back in the day, tennis was like bigger than I think golf is now.
Yeah,
it was.
Like, dude, you could
Sampras.
Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier, Michael Chang,
John.
That's just the American players.
John America, Yvonne Wendell,
Jimmy Connors,
Jimmy Connors there with the glasses.
Arancha Sanchez Vicario, Martina Navratilova, Steffi Graf,
Monica Seles, Arancha Sanchez Vicario.
Yep.
I mean, today you just had Federer, right? And that's
Federer, Nadal, and once in a while you get another guy.
I saw this on Twitter recently. Since 2003, and I don't have the exact stat, but I'll like guess.
Yeah.
Out of like 70 major tournaments that they've had, Grand Slam tournaments, either Federer, Nadal, or Djokovic have won like all but 10 of them.
Wow. So
like 60 out of 70 or something in that range. Crazy. And I mean, like, it's good for the sport, but alternatively, it's also kind of bad for the sport. Yeah. And when these guys go away, like, what the heck?
Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic.
Yeah.
That's essentially your three.
I just wish
Murray had a good run. Great last name.
Yeah.
I just wish I had the patience to watch tennis because I respect the shit out of those guys, but I always find myself changing the channel, and I'm a guy who loves to watch golf too. It's just weird, but
now golf though, dude, you could name a million guys, right? You could just bust them all. I mean, forget about Tiger and Phil and all the other big ones, but like you can go with like
Xander Schauffele,
boom,
Jason Day.
There are so many.
So many likable guys too.
Fowler, Rory McIlroy. Yeah. But that's the thing though, like golf has always been
John Rahm.
Golf has always been like historically you've had 2 or 3 guys who are kind of like
Patrick Reed,
but now you got like 10 guys.
Yeah.
Are but I don't know, is that good or bad for the sport?
I think it's great for the sport. I think it keeps a level playing field, really. It can be anybody's weekend.
One final thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're going a little Jover time here or Zoomver time.
Sylver.
That's the original right there.
I'll
Is
keep
it-
going as long as you guys want, by the way. I don't care.
Is it bad that I still have my air conditioner in my bedroom window?
Bad in what way, Joe?
Like I never took it out.
Does that mean like we're going to judge you as lazy, or we think that something else is wrong?
Is there anything that could be affected by that?
I would say the motor.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking rain.
Yeah, but it's just an air conditioner.
Well, yeah, that means that you're going to have to pay for a new one sooner.
I must admit, if I ever did see an air conditioner hanging out of a window in fucking January, I would say, look at this lazy asshole. I'm being honest, but not that you're a lazy asshole.
No, I'm pretty. The thing is, right? If I take it out of the window,
Yeah.
I then have to bring it to the basement. That's
Sorry.
3 floors, dude.
Get your workout in, you know?
And
This
you
thing's
know,
fucking heavy.
but if I just leave it in there and I turn it on when
yeah.
it's hot, it'll be fine.
I understand your logic, but you're probably your heating bill's probably skyrocketing because of it.
Right, you got all this cold air flowing in.
Ooh,
Right.
it's a good point. I didn't even
It's
think about
dollars
that.
out the window, Joe.
And I got the oil. I got the oil that comes.
Well, right now it's not that expensive.
Oh,
Now is
right.
a very good time to buy it.
Fill that bad boy up, baby.
Fill the
Seriously,
pool
it's
up with
like
oil.
it's like half the price right now of what it usually is. I want to get my tank filled to the top.
So I my gas tank. So we drive the Boston in all the time.
Yeah.
Shit, I think I've been filling my gas tank up, and I drive an SUV for like $25.
Yeah.
Full tank of gas. But we're all homeowners here.
Mhm.
You're not a homeowner yet?
No.
Okay.
You're shaming him.
Do you know what's getting me more than anything during this quarantine?
My mortgage.
No,
What?
no, because I'm stimulated.
Yeah. Stimulate.
I haven't got my check yet. Should I like be calling somebody
No,
about
you
you
haven't
know,
got your check yet?
know what it is, Sean?
what?
This is a pat on the back to you and the missus. You guys did very well for yourselves, so you probably won't be getting stimulated.
No. I've checked. We're not getting the full amount.
Oh, maybe it's because your last name begins with S. Did you get?
I got mine.
Okay.
So
No,
did
I
you
checked,
do
like-
direct deposit last year, Sean, for your taxes?
Yeah. In
But-
fact, we did our taxes. We had them done before all this shit started happening, so we were in good shape.
I was told
Go
that
to
it
the
goes.
website, check the status.
Yeah,
Okay. You do that?
if
Yeah.
you were told you're getting
IRS.gov.
stimulated, if you were told you're getting stimulated, you should be getting stimulated.
I need to get-
IRS.gov and check my payment. It's right there.
Oh, get my payment. There it is.
You'll check it right now. I'll tell you.
We've lost Sean. But anyways, dishes have been pissing me off. The dishes won't stop. I did the dishes
dishes,
Monday, and I have to do the dishes today, and I didn't do any dishes. I only eat bowls of cereal.
Let me ask you this question. When you are done with your dish, do you rinse it off immediately in the sink and place it in the dishwasher, or are you the guy who throws it in the fucking sink and leaves it there?
I put it in the sink, and I wash it out, and I leave it in the sink.
Fuck off. Put that thing in the dishwasher.
Yeah, but what else if
I
there's
like the
stuff
fucking
in the
door.
dishwasher already that's clean that I don't want to take out and put away? See, I don't know what it is, and I hope nobody's listening. Okay, but
Nobody.
what is it? Why am I the guy?
Nobody.
Why am I the guy that has to
Load the
load the
dishwasher.
dishwasher and then unload it and then why am I what's going on here? I'm the only.
You take the dish, you rinse it off, you put it in the dishwasher. You
Yes.
close the fucking dishwasher.
Yeah, but then you want to put it away and then do it again myself?
Joe,
Yeah.
you're a good husband.
Yeah, I mean the dishes have been out of
You gotta
control.
spin the chore wheel like the office.
And you know what else is funny? Do you guys? I recycle. Okay, the recycling bin's in the front hallway for some reason. Why isn't the recycling bin next to the damn trash? Why do I have to break down the box and then leave it in the hallway? And and the other thing is my trash people. The recycling comes really early in the morning. So if you don't put that shit out the night before, you're not getting your recycling out. But then the trash guy comes at like 3:00.
In the
What's up
morning?
with why are the trash guys so damn behind? Why
Oh,
can't
in
it
the
be the other way around?
I don't know. They're busy, man. They're picking up trash.
Home ownership lately, man. It's been anything else going on around the house or anything like that, Sean?
I've been getting some stuff done. I've been telling you, Joe.
Yard work.
Working on the basement for a couple of years, and it's finally coming together. As you can see, I got some walls behind me.
Yeah,
I
nice
got this
sheetrock.
nice, wonderful ceiling I put in.
Ooh,
Ah,
good drop
ceiling.
drop ceiling. You
Got a
got
little
it
drop
yourself?
ceiling action.
Wow.
Got working on it. Got the TV set up with the old school NES and Super NES and the PS2.
Yeah, tool bag.
It's fun. Yeah, I know. Come on. I don't know if Maz and O'Brien are still doing the Tool Bags podcast, but they need someone who is actively pursuing project in his home. I would be a candidate. And my yard is on fleek right now.
Man,
I'm getting so much done out in the yard, Joe.
That's one of my goals in life, is to learn how to maintain like the greenest fucking lawn possible. Like I want to look like a Pine Hills fucking fairway.
Well, you can pay a company to spray all kinds of chemicals on your yard.
No, I want to do it.
Okay, or you could do it. Well, I mean, all you need, man, is a spreader and like a 4-step fertilizer program where you put it on in the early spring, right in May.
Yeah.
A late summer feeding, and then in the fall to winterize your grass. Take it from somebody who worked in landscaping 15 years.
Oh, landscaper.
Ain't all that hard.
I'm gonna give you guys a suggestion to any listener out there. 1 year on my birthday. My birthday is March 13th, and I went to the casino for the night, and there was a snowstorm, a big one, like a footer.
Oh, the casino was open then?
I got locked in. This was like 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant that.
And so I couldn't go home because the snow. So I got literally snowed in at a casino, which would sound like a cool thing, right? But everything was closed at the casino because nobody could get there. So I'm like, shit, I have a little driveway. I'm not shoveling this thing. Like, what am I going to do? I found an app called Plows and Mows with Z's at the end.
Plows, huh?
Plows and Mows.
I've heard of Tinder.
They came to the house, plowed my whole driveway, shoveled my steps. $35. When I got home, I pulled right into the driveway and everything was done, cleaned, finished. So I will gladly pay $35 for that. And you know what else happened one day?
$35, that's cheap.
I wasn't home one weekend, and I needed to do some landscaping work. Good old Plows and Mows did my whole entire yard, front yard, and they swept it. $34.99, son.
Why is that so cheap?
That's cheap.
Goes by the size of your house. I have like a
you gotta
even still. I feel like the base rate is like $50 minimum, right?
Dude, $34.99 right out the day. It was like a Venmo. Here you go, boom.
So did you have to tip them on top of that, or is it just like
And they take a picture to make sure that you're satisfied.
Wow. How come that isn't taken off?
Plows and Mows with a Z.
Joe with a nice product placement right there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can hook me up with something new.
Well, hey, if this furlough continues, I might get back into the landscaping game. Who knows? You could shout me out.
Yeah. Poor guy. You ever watch The Sopranos? Those the poor housing inspectors and the poor landscapers, man, and the bartender. They never got their due. Never.
Artie Frucco or whatever his name.
Well, Artie Bucco's the
Bucco?
chef. He was the chef. Georgie, who's Frank
Santarelli. Raekwon was the chef.
Ooh, a little rap. Hey, finally, so I know, Sean, I think you said that you need a haircut, right?
Yeah.
Well, I shave my own head, but what I can't do, and I'm sure the women out there who are watching, I got this antler right here. See this little antler?
What do you mean?
Come out of your eyebrow?
See the eyebrow? It's a little antler.
Yeah.
We get any closer.
What, you can't get that?
I need to go to the barber.
For that?
I need a barber to
get a chef's knife and just like.
I am not doing that. Dude, I told you one time. I one time shaved off my eyebrow because I buzzed it the wrong way.
Oh,
like you ever go to the barber and they shave your brows?
You and Brendan Glasheen.
All the time.
Glasheen though legitimately did it, I think though.
Yeah.
But I shaved off a brow.
So Sean, are you choosing to grow your hair, or do you not have buzzers?
I have buzzers. It's just kind of like, well, what do I need to do this for right now? But plus, like, the buzzer, there's a little bit of limitation. I used to buzz my hair for a long time.
Yeah.
But, in terms of getting like the proper and the scissor cut, I'm not as good at that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just wait and have my barber do it.
Yeah. So my wife just did it with my beard trimmer. She literally just YouTube something real. Yeah, she did a pretty good job. First time doing it. And she just YouTube something real quick and took her 20 minutes, and
I mean,
haircut.
I mean, back in the day, you could just put a bowl on my head and just.
Dumb and Dumber. There you go.
I've seen the Joe Murray High School football picture.
Ooh,
Pretty legendary.
I could probably share this.
Tucker, have you seen this?
Oh, I think I have on Facebook or Twitter.
I found a basketball picture recently.
Oh wow.
Should I share my screen?
Yeah, that man, Joey from Hyde Park. That's a tough nut to crack. I can tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. This is Marshall's account. I don't know how we got here. I was told because you guys shared the show that people have seen it. You guys shared the link.
I didn't share shit.
Oh, Sean, you did.
Yeah.
So people saw it because you have many friends.
Team player.
So that's it. What kind of beer were you drinking today, Tucker?
I was drinking so I don't know if you guys know this, but you know Psalms for wine?
Okay.
Sommeliers.
We're saying this with a we're doing the shortened version.
But do you know that's like actually a job for like wine, right?
Yeah.
My buddy just got a certification for that for craft beer.
I'm down with that.
Matty Smith. I forget the actual term, but like, so I always hit him up for craft beer recommendations because he's a fucking genius with this. So this is Toppling Goliath. Big.
Oh God.
King
That's
Sue.
good stuff.
King Sue. One of the better IPAs going around. This is, I don't know where they're brewed out of, but
I think it's out of New York.
Toppling, yeah. That sounds familiar.
I could be wrong.
Either way, it's tremendous beer.
Toppling Goliath.
You ever thought about doing a beer show?
Yes, I actually have thought about that for many years now. I just don't know what the fuck we talk about.
Brew.
Yeah, but like, what are you gonna say? Like, oh, this beer is pretty sweet.
Hey, I'm Tucker. You can be like Guy Fieri, you know, like, hey man, I'm Tucker down here at the Brant Rock, man. Let me tell you,
my locks.
We got something brewing here.
Hey, check out this beer, man.
You could do stuff like this. You could say, actually, Toppling Goliath is out of Iowa. I just Googled this. Iowa, not New York. Very different.
Oh, yeah.
So not
Just looked at the damn can.
Not heaven, Iowa.
That's true. Yeah. I've been to the Field of Dreams.
You have? Did you? People will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Played some wiffle ball in the outfield with my buddy, and then the wildest thing was happening. Well, I mean, your definition of wild may vary, but there were a bunch of people there, and they were just doing batting practice, and you could just move in and out. Like you'd be over at first base, you know, like somebody's pitching, you know, somebody's kid's hitting. Then like all of a sudden my buddy's pitching, you know, that somebody's wife is like batting. I move into the batter.
Is there a catcher?
I'm taking swings off of some kid. Huh?
Is there a catcher like with equipment?
No, it was just a bunch of people there who were just like there, brought their glove. There was a bat, you know, a ball, and like you'd step in, take your cuts, and then you're done and you move somewhere else in the field and just enjoy it.
Did you pay?
Not for that. No.
Wow.
Like I think, I don't know, I forget, there might have been an admission or something, but like we bought something from the gift shop. It was very cheap.
Was the house there?
Yep.
Anybody
now it's all different because they're building that field, or supposedly we're building that field for the game at the Field of Dreams this summer.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that's even going to happen in July. That was what, White Sox Yankees,
right?
And so they mowed down all the corn out in left center field, and they were building a massive, 8,000 seat stadium. I mean, this is literally like, like the house, down the road in the countryside. There's like a field. There's like wooden bleachers, just like in the movie, with maybe like 4 levels of bleachers, and a backstop, and that's all.
Cool.
And you just go and you hang out and play baseball.
Tucker, would you ever wear a green jacket, like from the Masters, as like a
as a what?
Bring your green hat.
Like a jacket, like you go out, like
doesn't look very warm.
No, but I mean, like you go into like an event.
Well, did I win the Masters?
But like, do people wear? Is it just a Masters thing, the green jacket, or do you think it's like? Yeah.
if I won the Masters, I'd fucking wear that everywhere. Are you kidding me?
Somebody on St. Patrick's Day would probably.
Oh yeah, the guy, the season ticket holder at the Celtics game who looks like Santa Claus. He always
Yes.
wears a green jacket.
I like
that
that
guy.
guy.
The Larry
I used
Bird jersey.
I used to that's section 20. I used to sit right there.
Yeah, the guy's a legend.
Yeah.
He wears a green jacket, but I mean, I wouldn't just wear a green jacket.
Okay. You're a
If
big
I won
golf.
the Masters, though, I'd fucking sleep on that thing.
It's funniest thing. I'm watching Sopranos last night. I'm like rewatching them, and Shooter McGavin was on the Sopranos.
Oh, Christopher McDonald. No,
Yeah,
Christopher McDonald. Yeah,
It was like his like
Right.
sponsor or something.
that's right. Yeah.
I was good call. I was like, the hell's Shooter McGavin doing on the Sopranos? You know, like trying to rob some grandmother's house. All right, guys. That's all I got for today. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's get out there, boys.
Have fun with
at
your
it.
children.
Yeah,
Chucker, I'll probably see you next Saturday.
we'll do.
Sean,
And Sean, it was good seeing you, bud.
Nice to see you. And
Haven't seen
I don't
you
know
in
what
a
the next
few
time
months,
will be,
so.
but I'll look forward to it.
This was a good crew. I like this.
this
was a
was
good crew.
this was. You know what though? No sports.
No,
No sports.
we don't need sports. We
I'm
just
enough
have
of
fucking
that.
sports on. What are we gonna watch the 2008 NBA Finals? Like, what the fuck?
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
So this is what I do.
No
by the way.
NFL though. No NFL.
Yeah, no NFL.
For just sitting here, this is what I do every day.
Yeah.
Bring somebody in, and I say, "Hey,
Yeah.
look at these topics."
Same
There you go.
background.
I like it.
Same
Boys.
background, and we got Lord Murray's Cup. By the way, everybody say hello.
Yep.
So, whatever. All right, let's
All
get
right,
out of here.